beautiful people. Today I wanted to share with you guys my lately favorites. I know I missed out on July and we're towards the end of August, almost September now, but kiddo was in school, so I spent almost like a month or more that I haven't been able to film. Now that he's in school, I'm trying to get back into like my routine with gym, filming, etc, etc. So hopefully you guys will now see more content again. But let's go ahead and jump into it. These are just what I've been loving lately. First, we're gonna start with what's on my lips. This is by City Lips. I absolutely love their glosses. I am affiliated with them and I do have a link, if I'm not mistaken, down below and a coupon code. I just feel like these are really glossy when you first apply them. They give like a little bit of that pumping, tingling, but not too excessively. They also have like properties to help with like aging, and they do come in a variety of different shades. I've done shorts here and on my Instagram, which if you're new here, I'd love to have you subscribe. I do have social media down below if you want to follow me over there, but they come in a variety of different shades. And this one I've been talking and wearing for hot minutes, so it's not as like, you know, in your face, but even when it like keeps wearing down, it wears down very beautifully. So really enjoy these. Next up is something that I've talked about previously, and this is by Merit. This is in the shade Clay, and this is their Bronze Bomb. It is a cream bronzer, and I love it because I can either like apply it on the cheeks and get like that bronzy glow, or I even can contour with it, and I really just love the way this blends out seamlessly. Just really nice quality. Merit has just very simple makeup. If you're somebody who's a minimalist, Merit is for you. They just kind of simplify things really nicely. They have also a new brow gel, which I really enjoy. It's called 1980. I did a shorts on it as well, and it's just very easy. It's like kind of like that brow that you just kind of sweep through your brows and you're good to go. So really love Merit. Then let's talk about, oh, lately I've been baking like crazy underneath my eyes, and at first I used to think like baking would look super dry underneath my eyes, but I feel like there is no other powder like Huda or Givenchy. These two powders are my go-to. Let me get my Givenchy out. I just feel like these powders work like nobody's business underneath the eyes. This is the Cherry Blossom, which I use today, and this is the Givenchy, and I literally just take like a puff. A puff, and then dip it in there, not like excessively, but just like tap it in there, and then just lightly go over. I do try to make sure that there is no creasing underneath when I go ahead and set it. And then as I'm doing my eye makeup, some of it kind of dusts away, and then at the end I just go in there and just brush off what's left, and I just feel like it brightens, it sets everything, and just looks really nice. So highly recommend those, especially if you're in my age gap. I am going to be 42 soon, and you know, you want to try to like brighten underneath the eyes, but without making yourself look way too older and drying. You know, it's a process. It's a learning curve. Along with that, Benefit just recently sent me their Professional Power Powder, and at first when I got this I was like, this is not gonna work for me because it's a mattifying powder, but this sucker has impressed me. I really like it. I also like the fact that as a translucent, it's almost like kind of like very similar to the Coty powder, where it has a little bit of like a neutral shade to it. It's not like stark white like a lot of translucent powders are. So I really enjoy that the color's more universal in that sense, but it doesn't leave a white cast on my skin. It sets everything really beautifully, and it kind of like has this blurring mattify effect, but not in a dry way, which is when it said matte, I was like, oh god, because you know, me and matte do not mix. I like more of a glowy skin look, and so this highly recommend. No matter what skin type you have, if you're looking for longevity, blurring, kind of just setting everything in place, really good. Along with that, if you want to add a little bit more of glow to your skin, like today, I use both of these powders, and then I use this one on top. This is by Tarte. This is the Shape Tape Glow Powder in Starlit. You could use this as a highlighter. Like if I was to put my finger on this, you'd be like, damn, that's a highlighter. But if you take a big fluffy brush and just like dust it all over, gives a gorgeous glow to the skin. Then what else? Oh, along with glowy, I've really been loving, Lottie London sent me their Cheeky Glow liquid highlighter wand. I want to say this is kind of like a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury. I don't own the Charlotte Tilbury one, but it's very similar. It has like that doe foot applicator and then you squeeze it. And it has this beautiful like champagne looking color to it. So you turn it, you twist it, and then you just squeeze some out, and it just has this beautiful champagne color. And I feel like this shade is going to be gorgeous on a lot of skin tones, like from light all the way to a very deep skin tone, because it's kind of like a champagne-y bronze shade, and it's very beautiful. And it's not like overly excessively like beaming highlight. It's more of that like glow from within kind of look to it. Very, very beautiful. Next we have the Vacation Super Stick. I am obsessed with this. If you have any stick form sunscreens that you like, leave them down below, because now I'm obsessed. I already am obsessed with sunscreen, and then trying this sucker, where have I been? This has an SPF of 45. It's so easy to use. I pop this in my purse wherever I'm gonna go. I go to Disney a lot, and I just pop this sucker in. I love using this on my son because it's like a dry formula. So it's not dry like super dry, but dry enough where it's not like going to, like if you sweat, it's not going to get into your eyes, it's not going to bother you, it's not going to be too moisturizing and creamy on your skin. It just like glides on the skin, kind of like a deodorant, but it leaves no residue whatsoever. It has this coconutty beach smell to it that I love. The form of it is kind of like in a teardrop, so it makes it easy to like get in there underneath like his eyes, around like his whole face, around my whole face. And then I take it with me, reapply sunscreen every 2 hours, and we're good to go. I do this around his neck, everywhere I can. And then I take like a regular sunscreen for the rest of his body, like for his arms and legs. But this for the whole neck and face area, so freaking good. I am obsessed. I want to try more sunscreen sticks because the formula for the face is just nice. A lot of times I feel like it can give like such a white cast. It can be so heavy on the skin. And then you start sweating if you're outside, and then it gets in your eyes and you're screaming because your poor child's like, ah, my eyes burn. And no issue whatsoever with this. Obsessed. Great job, Vacation. Okay, just a few more products. Also, this I've talked about 1,000 times, so I'm just gonna mention it. I've been using them a lot again. These are the Ciate London Dewy Glosses. I love these glosses. They are just so juicy on the lips. They're very beautiful. The older I get, the more I use like more stains, more glosses, not as much like mattifying or extremely dry formulas on the lip. And this one has kind of like that vanilla cupcake kind of smell to it. The formula is just absolutely beautiful. It is like a little sticky if you apply too much, so you will get like a little bit of that goopiness, but they're just absolutely beautiful, and all the shades look gorgeous on your lips. Along with that, the Kaja Love Blurs. They sent me these for review purpose. I want to say I did a lip swatch video on these. These are just kind of like that mattify, like that moussey texture, but in a stain form as well. So they go on moussey, they leave a stain on your lips. They come in a ton of shades, but all the shades, like even the darkest shade, are very wearable shades. They're just absolutely beautiful. And of course, Kaja kills it when it comes to like cute little packaging. Every shade is like the color of the shade is on the outside, and then it also has like a cute little heart. It's just super cute. Then my number one go-to foundation lately has been the, what is this? Oh, no. So sorry, grabbed the wrong one. The Fenty Beauty Soft Lit Naturally Luminous Foundation. This junk is just like, I love the way this looks on my skin. I am in the shade 240. Love, love, love this. Very beautiful, very light on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy. It looks just like skin and luminous and gorgeous. I absolutely highly recommend. Love this. And then I only have 2 more products, I swear, and then I'm gonna shut up. No, three, because I also wanted like to mention something. So next, milk makeup. I don't know if I already put the shorts up, but I did swatches on this. I also did application on this. I love these suckers. I know that these were viral and a lot of people like overly hyped them up, where people were like, oh, the hype is like not real. But these are called the Cooling Water Jelly Tint. They actually sent me these for review purpose and I was so excited. And then when I tried them, I was like, oh, I love that whole Korean vibe, kind of like cream blushes and tints from within. And these are so nice because a lot of tints are liquid form and they apply nicely, but I feel like this makes it a little bit more easier, because what I do is I don't go in straight and like apply this directly to my face. I use a brush and go into the stick and then apply to my skin. I will say that if you do a line with this, you're gonna have to blend out right away, because if not, you're gonna end up with like a stain of a line. So I do highly recommend going in with a brush. My earring is just dying to leave my face today. Okay, as I was saying before, my earring was like, bye. A brush, go in and apply it. And this on the lips, I love the stain this gives the lips. These are so beautiful. If you watch K-dramas and you're just like, oh my god, I love that whole like juicy bitten kind of lip look to it, like it looks like they suck a lollipop and they just have like these beautiful reddish looking lips with like a little bit deeper on the inside. Gato G's makeup artist does this a lot on her. Just gorgeous. I'll try to find pictures to kind of show you guys what I mean. These are gorgeous for kind of doing that style. Also, if you want to have like that sun, I know it's like trending right now, like kind of like the fake sunburn kind of look. This one in what color is this? Chill. This one in Chill is really good for that. You apply a little to your nose and then around here. You can even apply some to your forehead and chin, and it kind of looks like you were in the sun, like you got a little reddish to your skin. And I prefer that than you actually getting sunburnt. So these are so good. Then we have I feel like these are a little overly priced. I feel like I would buy these if they were on sale, but they are really good quality. I just love the shape of this brush for powder. If you know of any other brand that has a similar shape like this, let me know. But I love that it's kind of like a fan, but then it's like a fan, but then it also has like this tilt to it, and it's just perfect for really going in there and setting your face. This is the multi-powder brush from Anissa. Highly recommend. I don't recommend buying it full price. Either do a bundle, one of their bundle deals, or wait for a good sale. But the quality is really nice and their handles are really nice, and it's a really good brush. I feel like most of their brushes, like this one and was it their foundation brush? Yeah, this one and their foundation brush have been the ones that I like the most. Their bronzer and concealer brush were not wins for me, sadly, but really enjoy this one. And then last is a blush that I've really been loving. Like I said, I've really been into liquids and creams, and Lawless sent me their Pinch My Cheeks Soft Blur Cream Blush, and this is what it looks like. It is just like a beautiful, it looks like a peachy mauve-ish kind of shade right there. Looks more neutral, but when I applied it, when it interacts with my skin, it almost looks like in between like a neutral pinky kind of color on my cheeks, but it's absolutely beautiful. These blend seamlessly. They're buildable, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Absolutely love. And their lip glosses as well. Amazing. Anyways, that is it for my lately favorites. Hopefully I will jump back into kind of like the monthly thing for, want to say, October-ish. We'll see, but hopefully you guys like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'd love to have you hit that like button, comment, tell me what your favorites have been lately. Also, if you're new, you can subscribe hitting that little red button. I do this completely free just because I want to share my love of all things beauty with you. And then also I have social media if you want to connect with me. That's the fastest way to get to me, is DMing me through Instagram. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.